Ella, a successful lawyer, returns to her hometown after her father's mysterious death. As she investigates about the death of her father, she uncovers a web of lies and corruption that implicates powerful community leaders and threatens her own life. Beneath the surface. One fateful Monday morning, as Ella was getting ready to go to her office, her phone buzzed with a message from her mother. "Come home, Ella. Your father is gone." Shock washed over her. Ella, who has stayed in Lagos for a long period of time, hadn't visited her hometown in years, keeping her distance from its small-town politics and secrets. She took a leave of absence from her firm and headed back to the village of Iwo, a place filled with childhood memories and, she now realized, dark secrets. The funeral was a somber affair. As Ella stood by her father's grave, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Her father, a respected teacher, had always been in good health. The official cause of death was a heart attack, but the hurried burial and whispers among the villagers hinted at something more sinister. After the ceremony, she approached her mother. "Mama, what really happened to Papa?" Her mother's eyes darted around nervously. "Ella, there are things you don't understand. Your father, he was looking into something dangerous. The investigation begins." Determined to uncover the truth, Ella started her own investigation. She visited her father's old colleagues and friends. Most were reluctant to talk, but one, Mr. Charles, finally opened up. "Your father was out to fish out some illegal deals committed by some of our village leaders." Ella now knew the architects of her father's death. Mr. Charles told her how her father found out that some powerful people were involved in illegal land activities. He wanted to expose them. Ella's legal mind kicked into overdrive. She needs to dig out the perpetrators of this illegal act in their community. She gained access to her father's files and discovered a series of transactions involving key community leaders, including Chief Mike, the influential village head. Ella confronted Chief Mike at a community meeting. "Chief, I have documents showing your involvement in illegal land deals. My father was onto you. Did you have something to do with his death?" The room fell silent. Chief Mike's face remained calm, but his eyes betrayed his anger. "You have no proof, Ella. Be careful where you tread." The threat was clear. Ella knew she had to be cautious, but she also knew she couldn't back down. As Ella pored over more documents in her childhood home, she heard a noise. Someone was in the house. She quickly hid the documents and grabbed her phone, dialing her friend Paul, a local police officer. She barely managed to catch a glimpse of the intruder before he fled. It was one of Chief Mike's men. Paul arrived quickly, but the man was gone. "This is serious, Ella. You need to stay somewhere safe," Paul advised. The next day, Ella received an anonymous tip: "Meet me at the old mill at midnight." Despite her fears, she went. There, she met Tony, a former student of her father's who had become a journalist. "Ella, your father trusted me. He gave me a copy of the documents he found. Together, we can expose them." With Tony's help, Ella uncovered even more evidence of corruption. They found records of bribery, illegal land seizures, and even connections to organized crime. Ella and Tony decided to take their findings to the press. They worked tirelessly to compile a comprehensive report. The night before the publication, Ella received a threatening call. "Stop what you're doing, or you'll end up like your father." Shaken but undeterred, Ella knew she couldn't stop now. The next morning, their story made headlines: corruption in Hiwo, the untold story. The village was in an uproar. Protests erupted, demanding justice for Ella's father and accountability from the leaders. Chief Mike and his associates were arrested, and an investigation was launched into their activities. Ella's bravery inspired others to come forward with their own stories of corruption and abuse. Her father's death was officially reinvestigated, and the truth came to light: he had been poisoned to prevent him from revealing what he knew. With the corrupt leaders ousted and the truth revealed, Ella felt a sense of closure. She decided to stay in Hiwo, using her legal expertise to help rebuild the community and ensure that justice was served. Her relationship with her mother deepened, and she formed new bonds with old friends and allies. The village began to heal, and so did Ella. As she stood by her father's grave one last time, she whispered, "I did it, Papa. I brought the truth to light." Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Authentic TV, like, and comment below to enable us to create more stories like this.